You've given a couple of interviews, Michael. We don't need to go over this again about how your journey into acting was unlikely. And there'll be loads of people, youngsters or children or even adults actually, who want to break into the arts. It's just so hard for working class kids. It's so hard for any kid that perhaps has been into the care system or, you know, they haven't had a drama department at their school. They haven't got the emotional safety net. They haven't got the financial safety net. And you are someone who made the seemingly impossible possible. And I wonder what sort of advice you would give to any youngsters out there.
We have a tendency in society to look at art as something that is highbrow, that is elitist, you know. You know, I said earlier on, when I used to think of plays, I automatically thought of an image of a man, you know, Henry VIII or whatever that is. And that's something to do with the perception that we have of art. And I think the first thing that we need to realize actually is that art is a universal thing. It doesn't matter what background you come from, what the color of your skin is, what your creed is, you know, your sexuality, anything like that doesn't matter, because there is going to be a group of people that will be able to relate to whatever you're bringing to the table, you know? And I think the first thing that advice that I give to anyone from a working class background or any background actually is try and find your truth. You know, try and find your authenticity in who you are. And that in itself is a great piece of art, because there is only one of that in this whole world. You know, there's only one of that. You know, and that's the first thing. Then it's about going, okay, you know, you go to these institutions or these places and holding on to that, as well as trying to learn and take what you can from what you're being taught. Because I think a few years ago, there was a perception, especially with drama schools, and it might be the same, you know, in dance academies and music academies, where they go, right, we want to change you. We want to make you this thing that's sellable. When actually, you know, sellable is, maybe that's the wrong way of looking at it. You're an artist, you're trying to tell stories, and the best art always comes from yourself. You know, when I see actors, when I go and watch plays, and I see actors, you know, doing their thing, and it's all great and it's really good. But I like to see those people where you can see them really using something from themselves. For example, I saw a clip the other day of Ellen McCauley's production of Medea. And I watched this clip from her, and I was like, this woman is transcending acting. Something real is happening. And I'd love to see that. You know, when we come from these working class backgrounds, the world tells us that we're not good enough, that we are the problem in society, all this stuff. Actually, those things that we experience, going through those experiences that we go through, that is our little bit of magic, in a way.
Yeah, agreed.
I mean, a lady came when I was at drama school, and she said this thing, and I'll never forget, I never understood it at the time. She said, it's the parts of you that you don't like is where the magic is sometimes. The parts of you that you try to hide, or that you don't want people to see, or that you think make you lesser, is actually the thing that is the magic for you. That's the thing that will separate you from the rest. Yeah. That's the advice that I'd give to any, you know, working class actors out there that, you know, want to get into this or that have aspirations, and believe in yourself. Because, you know, the system isn't designed for people, for working class people to believe in themselves. You know, and it is starting to change. Believe in what you have. Believe in your talent, yeah? Practically, I'd say aim for the stars. Apply to all the top drama schools. Apply to things, you know, the amateur dramatic things in your local area, wherever you can. What you need to do is just get as much experience as you can, so you can fine-tune that thing that you have, that uniqueness about you. You can put it out there and test and play with it with other people and learn from others as well. And, you know, watch things, read books. This is for young people, for anyone actually. Watch as much theatre as you can. Watch as much films as you can. Watch films and theatre that you wouldn't normally go and see. Read books. You're feeding yourself, so that when you do get a bit of text or whatever it might be, you start to have ideas.